Mihoyo Archon, this is the only chance you'll get all year. Guess it's a good thing.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Genshin Impact for Xbox is finally here. This is the insanely popular video game that took the world by storm when it first dropped in 2020. Ever since then, Mihoyo has been working on the game full throttle. Genshin Impact is an RPG with a gacha mechanic. Gacha is when players try their luck to unlock characters and weapons by using paid currency. In Genshin's case, this currency can also be earned in-game. The game begins with you picking the gender of your protag, after which you are separated from your sibling. The plot of the game unfolds as you search for either your brother or sister depending on who you picked. Along the way, you befriend a nice piece of emergency a reliable companion. She is a silly little goober, but she's a real one, alright. Eventually, one thing leads to another, and you find yourself deeply invested into the game's world along with the main storyline. The game was focused towards mobile platforms and PC. Sure, console releases were never neglected, but Genshin Impact was aggressively advertised to the gamers alongside the general public. Which does feel sort of strange to me because given the game's popularity, spending time in the community, and coming across many a work of the fans, not even once did I see a single ad of Genshin Impact. Odd how the algorithm of the ads work, but I can't really wrap my head around this. Strange. Mihoyo certainly took their sweet time in releasing the game, and most likely for good reason. They wanted to make some last-minute tweaks and adjustments so that the video game could have a smooth launch. And even back in 2020, Genshin Impact definitely did not have a rocky launch unlike many other AAA titles. So that is definitely a thing. I've not run into as much as a single server issue when I'm playing Genshin, and this level of quality control is unreal. You may or may not have come across some game-breaking bugs, but I'm just playing the game and I've found nothing bad of the sort. That and my potato of a mobile phone could not run the game.
Oh, ow!
Due to good reason, this review went overdue. Again. Largely because I just could not get enough of the game. You may have your reservations about this marvelous game, but to sell me a free-to-play game and low-key sort of convince me to lay out the ducats because I'm actually rather serious about playing this game is an unreal level of game design done just about right.
You haven't won yet!
Windblade!
As long as rain falls and rivers flow, water will exist forever.
I left that bit for you to witness the scores Mihoyo has composed for the video game and the excellent voice acting talent that truly brings each and every character and situation to life.
Oh, ow!
So right, how did we get here? I have to say, this current installment of Black Ops... Which Black Ops was it again? Oh yes, Black Ops 6! It was boredom-made material. It was like materialized weapons-grade boredom, for the lack of a better pun. If I'm gonna give 100 gigs of capacity to a video game, might as well give it to a wonderful masterpiece like this. One that's always online, and it's just somehow made the always online and single-player RPG model work. And the world really does feel alive here in Genshin Impact. I cannot stress this enough that if you want not just a quality RPG, but a quality video game, your world will have to feel alive. Final Fantasy VII did it with what is considered antique technology now, so did Metal Gear Solid, and even this really awesome video game by Square Enix called Race Lagoon or Racing Lagoon. It was a Japan-only exclusive, but do check it out. Yeah, if they could do it back then, there should be no excuses to do this in this day and age of technology. The world of Teyvat is certainly no stranger to day, night, and weather cycles, each area having its own unique culture, traditions, and cuisine.
Ow!
With such a vibrant and a bustling world, with each area having its own unique lore, its appearance, etc., etc., you'd never run out of things to do in Genshin Impact. Explore, play an instrument, cook. Yes, you can actually cook your own food, which gives you a variety of stat boosts and restore health and revive characters. You can do all of that in Genshin Impact. In fact, what you can't do in Genshin Impact, that is the question. You have your regular FedEx quests, you've got bounties, you can clear dungeons like I'm doing right here, all for just getting the right amount of loot, ascension materials, and those sweet, sweet Prismo gems so you can actually stack up the currency for that 10-time wish. I absolutely adore the video game's anime style art, its presentation, and the fact you've got live real-time combat going on right in front of you rather than the typical turn-based combat in RPGs. That, and it has a rather unconventional take to mixing and matching different elements. Line up a fire skill with an electric skill to blow up enemies. Douse them with water after setting them on fire to vaporize them. Mix and match different elements to create a winning formula.
Ow!
Assemble a dream team of handsome men and gorgeous ladies as you head out for adventure with endless possibilities. Each character appears to have their own unique kit and playstyle. I do not see repetition anywhere, but largely because it's, been only a week since I've grabbed the game. Plus, they're all tied to the story. Want to team up with a friend or a passerby? This game comes standard fitted with co-op mode. There's no PvP mode, however, to the best of my knowledge at the very least. There's also a fast travel option, but since Teyvat is such a uniquely beautiful world with lots going on, it almost seems like a crime to use the fast travel option, so there's that. But yeah, coming over to the fact that it's really a gacha game, to unlock all the cool stuff, be it weapons, characters, and premium currency, you literally have to, try your luck because this is a games as a service model. But in my opinion, it's games as a service model done right, yeah. Either hoard those Prismo gems or, rev up that credit card. The choice is yours. Not that I advise it, but hey, the choice is yours. Speaking of which, I have been trying to get the biker babe to join my team all week. No luck so far, but quitting is a word not in my dictionary, pal. A rerun should arrive eventually. I did play the trial event for the new character that they added in update 5.3, and boy did I have a blast. Yeah, the bike was rather on the slow side, but I probably did not know how to use the bike. But yeah, throwing us a Supra with a V8 swapped in or a Dodge Challenger Demon would actually not be half bad. But hey, that's just my opinion. No need to boop me in the head with a pitchfork or maybe a pickaxe. Now, the moment you've been waiting for. Game Trigger's official score. We'd rate this an 8 out of 10. Genshin Impact has a vibrant world, interesting story with a lovely design for its characters, worlds, and of course then there's fluid gameplay that convinces players to strategize all in real time. I'm having a blast playing on console, and I don't think I'll ever be able to pick this game up on mobile. But on the flip side, this game requires you to have a stable internet 24/7, 365. And then there's the gacha mechanic. What can I say, fellas? Being a free-to-play player for gacha games is hell, and Genshin Impact is certainly no exception, especially when you're a newcomer. Speaking of which, I have to make one last-minute clutch to bag the biker girl, or else I'll have to wait again.
Ow!